Good morning, brothers and sisters. It's a coincidence that my first daily reflection with you coincides with the 38th wedding anniversary of mine, and the civil one. We have two in Ecuador, civil and the actual Catholic marriage. That will come in a month or so. And today's gospel reminds us of three very important lessons. The first one is Jesus is telling us the mystery of faith. He says, no one can come to me unless drawn by the Father who sent me. Believing in Jesus Christ is a gift of God. And you and I are so lucky. The second one is that the faith in Christ leads to eternal life. John 17:3 would say that eternal life consists in knowing you, the only true God, and in Jesus whom you sent. And in biblical language, knowing is or implies a very deep intimacy, like the one you and I yearn for. Like St. Augustine used to say, our hearts are restless until they rest in you. And the third thing that it teaches today is Jesus is the bread of life, of this eternal life. You know, the physical life without food perishes, right? So our communion with God will perish without the sustenance of his flesh. Because here he says, I will give, the bread that I will give for the life of the world is my flesh. 11 times between yesterday and today, Jesus has reminded us that he is the bread of life. And you would think that we would get the message, right? Unfortunately, not. A Pew Research report in 2019 showed that 69% of US Catholics believe that the bread and wine we consecrate are only symbols, not the real presence of God. Even among those who go to Mass every week, 37% do not believe they are the real presence of God. So you and I have our work cut out for us. We need to pray without ceasing for an increasing faith, both for ourselves and for those yet to believe. So let us ask our Mother, especially in these lockdown times in which we cannot receive communion, to help us, to nurture us, and increase our faith. God bless.